Welcome to my messy office. I am here to talk today about desk exercises. And so this would be perfect for people who are working in jobs where you're sitting for long periods of the day, or for people like me who spend a lot of time on the computer. Even though I don't work in an office, I still balance my fitness stuff with tons of time blogging, just keeping up with social networking and writing and this and that. So all of us spend far too much time sitting, which you can't really see right here, but it just tightens up these hip flexors right here, the hip flexor muscles. And so often we're sitting like this, you don't even realize that your back is rounding and your neck is forward and your shoulders are forward and you're typing like this. And look at how bad that is for your cervical spine, your thoracic, your low back, everything. It's a really rough job for the body to be in a job where you're sitting for long periods of the day. So in order to counterbalance some of that time spent in this position, which ultimately you're going to be in a better, more neutral spine position while you're working. But it happens. Sometimes all of us end up like this. So to counterbalance that, we need to take plenty of times of little rest breaks we should call them movement breaks, because you're not going to be resting, you're actually going to be moving your body to help prevent that strain and stress and overuse injuries from bad posture and just bad habits. So we can work on core strengthening using isometric exercises. We can strengthen the arms and we can just move the spine and the hips to get circulation to that area without attracting a lot of tension. So if you're in a cubicle or something like that, you won't have your office mates saying, "What is she doing?" So let's start. Hopefully you can see me. I just have the fancy iPhone recorder is propped up somewhere and I can't really, I don't have my film crew here today. But what I want you to do, hopefully you can see me here. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off so there's more contrast. You can start just doing little pelvic rocks at your chair. So just rock your pelvis forward and back, and this will allow your back to arch and round. So arch and round your back. That is great for just bringing circulation to the spine and working and stretching and strengthening those deep muscles of your core, all the little muscles around your spine. Then we want to do a little side bend. So grab onto the side of one of your chair and with the opposite arm, reach over. And the key here isn't just to side bend, to bend to the side. The key here is to lengthen this side. So don't just reach your arm overhead. Think about reaching the arm overhead and simultaneously pushing this hip, down toward the chair. So lengthen that side of your body and hold it. Relax your shoulder and take some nice deep breaths. Again, really lengthening that side of your body, and then switch to the other side. You could put your hand behind your head if your cube mates might see your arm overhead and that's embarrassing to you. You can just put your hand behind your head like this. Same principle, you're lengthening this side of your body, so reaching that hip down, not just seeing how far over to the side you can bend, but really lengthening. Hold that there. Then let's do a little arm dip here. So if you have a chair with arms, hopefully you do, you can just put your hands on the chair and straighten your arms out. So my bottom is lifted off the chair and I'm just kind of dangling here. Push your arms down, push your shoulders down, and hold this here. In this position, you can even press your hips forward and then swing back. So that feels really good on the arms and of course the spine, stretching out those hip flexors, the muscles. Let's go ahead and think about the deep abdominal muscles. So think about the muscles that are right below your belly button. right down here. Think about pulling in and up and holding that. Now exhale all your air out, breathe out. You should see my face. So I'm gonna sit down. So exhale all your air out, breathe out, and pull those muscles in even further. So hold it there for, again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Just kind of shake things out. Take a deep belly breath. So let your belly expand. As you inhale, exhale, pull the muscles in gently. Inhale again. And this time, as you exhale, use, again, those muscles below your belly button and above your pubic bone. Pull them in as you exhale and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little breath. Inhale into your chest. And as you exhale this next time, pull even farther in with those same lower abdominal muscles. Really deep. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, big belly breath. Inhale. Let your belly expand and fill with air. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. So again, breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in, belly breath. And this time on the exhale, pull your deep abdominal muscles in toward your spine and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe into your chest this time. And as you exhale, pull those deep lower abdominal muscles in even further and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Just take a stand up, little stretch break, a little twist, and we can always do some Kegels when you're sitting down. Perfect time. So think about pulling those deep pelvic floor muscles, squeezing and lifting those pelvic floor muscles. You can imagine that they're an elevator. So imagine your pelvic floor inside the bowl of the pelvis, and I've talked about pelvic floor muscles regularly. I talk about the muscles on my website. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then do a little research and learn where those muscles are in your body. You are going to think about squeezing and lifting those muscles as if they're an elevator. So squeeze and lift the pelvic floor up toward your head and hold it on the first floor for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lift even further those inside pelvic floor muscles like you're up on the second floor now. Hold it. Now come on down, relax the pelvic floor halfway to the first floor, and then relax the muscles all the way down and release when you're back at the starting position. Let those elevator doors slide open, relax the pelvic floor, totally let go. And you can do that again and again. You can do that as many times as you want to, but the key is that you don't want to be doing Kegels all day long or doing any of these exercises all day long. These are just little breaks that you can take in your workday if you have a desk job or are spending long periods of sitting for some other reason in your life. The other thing is that, remember, along with anytime you're doing Kegels or other deep core strengthening exercises, you need to balance the Kegels, the pelvic floor isolation exercises, with plenty of booty strengthening and just really thinking of the entire core, not just the pelvic floor. So that would be perfect. It would be perfect timing for you to do some of my other videos or other people's exercise videos that really focus on working the butt, the hip, the thigh, the leg muscles, lots of squats, that kind of thing. This video was just primarily for desk jobs and sitting. So little things you can do in the office. I hope that helps, and we'll see you next time.